Hello, everyone. How are we? Welcome back to another episode of the best. I think it's. I think it's fair enough to say it's the best map-based um, comedy streaming show. Would you agree, Mr. Levin?
At least top seven, I would say.
Shit. All right. Well, our numbers have fallen, but I appreciate the honesty, and I'll accept this fate. I'm trying to find I'm trying to find this video that I found very recently of where I was at in what do you call it, the Caribbean.
Okay,
Um,
I call it that.
what was it called? South Andros Island. But I'm not seeing it, which is unfortunate because it was a real fun one. It was like a woman was making a little. Oh, this might be it. She made a little commercial for beer, and I was like, "Whoa, look at her, just doing her damn thing." This was me doing research for the show because I'm
Sure.
committed to making it the best possible. Um, you know,
I feel like
committed
alcohol
to
is
making it.
one of those things that doesn't need a whole lot of advertising. I feel like it sells itself.
That's what you'd think. That's what everybody says, and then they, you know, they don't go and make their own commercials.
You don't see a beer commercial for a couple days, all of a sudden you're sober.
Yeah, that's not what we want. We want to keep people using. That's kind of the mission of this show. Keep people using. You know what? I think we might be on a fool's errand because I can't seem to find um, this funny video that I found, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. Hey, everybody, you guys know what it is. It's MapQuest. How exciting is that? Everybody's thrilled to be here, I'm sure. Um, exciting, not news, but episode today. We got an exciting episode today. We are going to talk a little bit about Empire. How about that? Do you
Sure.
like Empire, Adam? Are you a fan of it?
You're talking about the carpet and flooring company?
Yes, I am. You
Yeah,
knew
1
that.
800
Thank you.
800 Empire.
I think that might be Autoglass. Am I
I
wrong?
I don't know. It's one of those radio commercials that's stuck in my head. The company may have gone out of business 30 years ago, but
Empire, da, da, that one?
800 588 2300 Empire.
I think you're right. I actually think you're more accurate than I am. I'm thinking of da 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 da. I can't even think of the words. Fuck. I look so stupid right now. I'm a fool. Um. Anyways, let's move on. Today we're talking about Empire. What is your favorite Empire, Adam?
Uh, of the Sun, I think.
Mm. Is that Japanese?
Um, it was a movie, so um, I I'd also take Transformers Fallen Empire,
That's an
and
Empire as well.
sure, yeah,
Okay.
um, yeah, Records.
Well, we are going to talk specifically about the Dutch Empire, which I feel like nobody really knows about, because everybody's like, oh, you mean English people, you bad Spanish and French, you evil Portuguese. That's what I say. When I see a Portuguese person, I kind of yell like, uh, you know,
I'm tired of
I
your
yell fuck at
moralizing
them. That's
about
what I
the
say. I say,
Portuguese, Andy.
what's that?
I said I'm tired of your moralizing about the Portuguese.
When I see a Portuguese person, I say fuck like that. I go fuck. By the way, I need to actually, I need to get on this chat because I'm not looking at the. I didn't know about it.
Yeah, we got PS Wire in the chat asking, do you want me to watch this on Twitch or YouTube? We want you to watch it on Twitch. We want you to watch it on YouTube. Get all the Roku's in your house watching
Hmm.
Apple TV.
Yep.
smoke signal. We accept all forms of viewership and just get those numbers burning.
Yeah, we want to get basically like the next time, if you really care about this show and you kind of see what our mission is, um, you will go to the Apple store and then you will go to Best Buy and then you'll go to Target and you will turn every device onto our show so that it looks like. I'm sure there's actually probably a much easier way to do this. I bet there's like a bot that you can just turn on and it'll create 1,000 unique viewers, right?
Oh yeah, no, you can definitely buy some fake viewers, and I think we should.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. That's good. We should probably also put this on Reddit because I think the Reddit audience would appreciate this, especially the map people. You know, those people on Reddit that like you submit a picture and they're like, "You're in this field facing west." You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I just don't know if we're racist enough to be on Reddit.
There's, it's always
You
worth
could turn it
trying, you
up.
know?
You
Yeah.
got the genes for it.
I have the pedigree for a lot of that stuff. I also can do all the voices, you know, the voices. I can do the voices of the racists, and I can also do racist voices. Um, so that's pretty good. It makes me very upset that you can't do a patois, like a Jamaican patois. That's considered. I think that's considered fucked up now. You know,
Chet Hayes would
like
beg to differ.
I know Chet Hayes is leading the path, and I don't think people really care in like a major way, but I think it's like an eye roll. It'll stick with you. It put a little stink on you, even though I do it all the time by myself in my car. Um, that's not. It's not racist if you're alone in your car. Um, okay. Well, so let's start. I think so. Most people don't know this, but the Dutch had a few colonies. I'm not getting anything on this chat restream.io. I think I'm on the wrong shit. Um, can you send me a new link?
Yeah, I can, of course.
I don't know why it's not working. But so the Dutch had Caribbean colonies, and then they were heavily involved in South Africa. That's why South African people speak Afrikaans, which is a Dutch kind of what do you call it?
Colony.
Family. You know, it's like rooted in the Dutch language. A lot of Afrikaans people moved to the Netherlands as like that's their first stop into Europe, and also um, the Indonesia. They were heavily involved in the what do you call it? East Indies. So you had the Dutch West Indies and the Dutch East Indies, and here's the one of the ones that nobody knows about, which none of these fools know about, is let's go to Suriname, which I think I don't see it on your dots. Maybe oof, that's weird that that's not um, that isn't showing up on your shit. Just go to Paramaribo.
Okay, how am I spelling that? I
P A
keep
R
having
A.
to remind you I failed seventh grade geography.
That's okay, and nobody's judging you about that. You know, it's Paramaibo.
You got it. No zero in that, just
Nope, no zeros. Even though zero. Did you really think there was a zero? I know you didn't. Um,
Vivek Patel. You know, keep the slurs off the stream. I think that's the only thing we have control over in your car. I don't approve of it, but just keep them off the stream chat.
I did not see that in the chat. Maybe I missed it somehow, but yeah, I don't know. Try not to. I don't know what Adam's referencing because I can't see it, but you know, go with God. Um, anyways, let's go to Paramaribo. Are you there?
Yeah,
So I
can you
want you
see
to
it?
on the very top left
Okay.
of that like highlighted area. I want you to zoom in down there. Not yeah, click that.
Okay.
I
You
just
want
saw this just now.
to you want to go street view, or you
Suriname.
want to look at the pictures?
I want to look at the pictures. I want to
Okay.
look at this first picture and I want to see what's going on. No, go back to that first one.
Okay. This one.
Oh no, but I don't know what just happened. The crematoragog or whatever that you were just on.
Jesus. Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Uh, yeah. Let me see here.
Yeah, it's that
Okay.
yeah, click on that and then
Okay.
just click on that first picture. Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right.
Wow. This I think is a place to cremate people. I mean, right? Crematior Wegnar Z? What
Um.
language is that? Is that is that Papamiento? What language do they speak in Suriname? Surinamese?
Well.
Dutch? They speak Dutch.
Okay.
Crazy. Yeah, I watched one of those Vivek said of course I'm not going to say it. Wagner Z, the Dutch just make up fake sounding words. It's true. It's true, Wire Siren. It's a nonsense language for a nonsense people. It looks like they have a guillotine. I The thing about Suriname is it's one of those places where it's like that we can go back to the actual picture of although I do want to highlight that this is just somebody was like this kind of Simpsons rendering of Indian deities, I think, and then just a child in a sun hat. Is there anything like lower in the pictures? Like don't Oh, yes. Man, that if anybody knows in the chat what's going on here, why there's kind of a roadside attraction of statues of Indian Indian gods, I would love to know. It's definitely piquing my interest. It's got to be some kind of funeral home, right? Crematoriog or whatever.
I mean, logic would dictate, yeah.
This is a thing about a lot of these colonies is that nobody really realizes that like all the Indian people that were brought from the subcontinent to work in this area are still there. So like Suriname, Guyana, Trinidad, and a lot of the other parts of the Caribbean have a heavy Indian population. Like Trinidadian food is like basically Indian food. It's like roti, curry, all that kind of shit. But go back, get out of this, and just go back to Paramaribo. I think
Okay.
if you just
Yeah.
hit the back button, like look at the just go to that main picture. This is what comes up for Paramaribo. The house from uh, Better Off Dead. I don't like or Nothing But Trouble. What's that movie that they get stuck in the junkyard slash with Dan
Dan Aykroyd is
Aykroyd?
nothing but trouble.
Yeah, Nothing But Trouble. I mean, can you imagine what goes on? I wouldn't sleep in that house. Would you?
I don't sleep in my own house.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Yeah, no,
A,
I'm racked with anxiety.
a revelatory experience. That house is kind of nice right there.
This
Look
is
at that.
definitely an oppressor's home.
Yeah, for sure. I don't really. I'm going to read a little bit more about Suriname because I kind of want to know what's going on. Suriname. What do they got going on? Oh, they got a lot of Indonesian people there. That's why they speak Papamiento, which is like a combination of the two. It's a small country on the northeastern coast of South America. It's defined by vast swaths of tropical rainforest, Dutch colonial architecture, and a melting pot culture.
Okay.
There's Fort Zeelandia. Let's look at Fort Zeelandia. I think you can see it there on the map. If you
Okay.
just back out, it's right down. If you keep on going down that river, keep it up.
It's not
I swear
Marina
I saw
Resort
it.
Waterland.
No, it's go back up the river.
Okay.
Actually, We might want to look at Marina Park, that Waterland. You know,
Okay.
I want to see what a water slide park looks like in a kind of end of the earth.
Yeah, let's see here.
It's just, it's just
Just
a
water.
dock. It's just the dock that you moor boats at.
Oh,
Oh man.
what a great amusement park we found.
I mean, it's beautiful. It doesn't, it doesn't look like you should pay entry fee. I knew that there was going to be a RAV4. I knew there was going to be an old RAV4 at some point in this journey. I just had a feeling that there was, lesbians in Suriname. Can you click back on that little map in the left corner and try to click on the account? Left, lower, left. Yeah. Just click on the 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 actual water park.
Let's
Now
see
you
here.
might have to get out of this.
Yeah,
You might have to X out.
yeah.
Yeah,
There we go.
click on it right there. Let's see what's up with this water park. Oh, it literally I thought it was a mistake. It's just a marina.
Yeah, no,
We've been we've
we've been
been
duped by our
goofed.
American minds that Waterland must be there should be a loop slide.
We need a win. Please type into the search bar Zealandia, Landia. There it is, second option. Okay. What's going on here?
We have 2,000 photos.
Got a nice wall. I mean, it's kind of beautiful. I'm not like those houses across the street are gorgeous. These ones right here. I mean, not a bad look.
Sure. Walls
It's
certainly
so
more ancient than anything in this country.
it's very bizarre that well, we got a statue staying on theme. Um, but it's very bizarre. What do you think that is? An old Dutch queen?
Boy, could be. I don't know if I feel comfortable hazarding a guess to exactly who that is, but there's a staff which concerns me. That says I have subjects of some sort, but maybe it's a goddess.
You know, that's the point of this episode. Is we're gonna talk about the crimes of Europe. That's the title of this episode is the crimes of Europe. And I think we have a do we have a face on the next one? Do we have a person posing? No, just that
This was a
guy.
lame Star Wars movie.
This is this is Dutch Surinamese Star Wars. It was called Stargenwobers. Gujarati. Thank you, Vivek. Uh, yes, this is. I mean, oh, I love SU. I think that's it's special unit. It's not special victims unit. It's special unit. I love special unit. Um, that's kind of nice. Where are all the people? I don't think we've seen a person.
No, it's
Maybe the
been
Dutch.
pretty barren.
Oh, here we go. Is this just another statue?
I might be that same lady from the back.
No, I know that's the same. Oh, it's just. I think that here's what I think happened. I think the Dutch put some kind of medieval spell on all these people and made them statues. I mean, that's all I'm getting from the pictures. I haven't seen it. Okay,
Here we
now we have a
go.
human.
Tourists.
Here's the perpetrators of the crime. It's so weird that this is what you do. If you guys aren't American, this is what Americans do on trips. No matter where we go in the world, we're gonna go someplace old where they did old stuff and it's now nothing and we're just gonna walk around and just like read little plaques and then your dad will go see right here this says that they used to trade a lot of cotton and it was their main export and you're 12 and all you want to do is vape. That's all you want to do and you snuck one in. and you want to just get back to the hotel so you can vape secretly in the bathroom without your sister telling on you.
That's is vaping the new Game Boy? Because I just wanted to play Game Boy.
I think the new Game Boy is probably TikTok.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? It's probably YouTube. Honestly, it's probably the new Game Boy is probably exactly what we're doing right now, streaming, but video games, right?
Sure.
I mean, I have never watched anybody play video games, but I know that that's probably like 50% of the internet now is just watching somebody who wears athleisure clothes and speaks with a black accent, and they have $5 million net worth, and it's all because they just did exactly what I'm doing, but they did it about FIFA, and they did it in a more Toronto, Canada accent. You know?
Sure. Well, we gotta get you driving down a bumpy road in a bikini to really juice the numbers, I think.
Oh man, I'm not above it, and I know where to find a bumpy road. All right, well, Suriname's kind of a dud. Let's back out and just see if we can get some street view
Yeah.
around. Like, just pull out and don't make an innuendo. Go back up to the main. Actually, you know what? Zoom in again. I saw something that caught my eye. Tulip. Click on Tulip. It's near the right side of the screen.
Okay. Let's
I
see.
think it's a grocery store. Up, up, over to the right. Tulip.
Ah, there we go. Nope.
Just click on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Let's see what photos are. I want to see I want to see what a Oh, it's a grocery store, you guys. This is going to be good. Yes. Surinamese grocery store. Frozen foods. They got everything we have. Look at that. A selection of cakes.
It's
That's
always a
awesome.
surprise when people throughout the world are actually just people. Uh,
Well, you know what's weird is that you always think because like you go to certain places and they have very different customs, right? You go to France, they serve salad after dinner. Did you know that?
I didn't. I refuse to go to
Yeah,
France.
salad is served after the main course. That's one thing. But then also there's some other stuff like they like they don't have snack food in France.
What do they eat between meals?
They don't
Just
they
like
don't
a
do that.
coco van?
Like they occasionally will have a pastry, but they're not big snackers. Like you can't get like it was impossible to find a bag of chips or a bag of peanuts in Paris. Like they're just like that it's not their culture. Their culture
Can't
is to
get
like
bugles in Provence?
no, you can buy a loaf of bread, a block of cheese, a thing of olives, you know? I mean, they have chips, but it's just not like in the small bag, you know? Man, go. So this is, I think Suriname's a dud. I kind of knew it was going to be a dud. So let's get out of there.
Sure.
I selected a KFC in Aruba. Go back to the
Okay.
MapQuest list.
Yeah. Give me a sec here.
Let's see. Yes.
All right. Nope.
Yeah. Yes. You always, oh, I love that somebody took video of this. Let's see what they're,
I mean, if I'm gonna watch video of a KFC, there should at least be a fight or someone jump in the counter.
you know what I love about this is that these people, this is the beauty of our show, you guys. These people in these two seats are eating lunch at a KFC, not their proudest moment. They might enjoy the food, but nobody's ever proud other than the one family that we saw in Tegucigalpa, Honduras that maybe it had been their first time ever going to KFC. We'll find that picture again someday. But the these people do not have any idea probably that they are tagged in a photo, a video, in memoriam, living on the internet. This is forever. These people are forever in this video. No idea. They're out there in the world. They could be deceased. We have no idea. And we're watching it right now. I mean, I want to here's a little chore for those map Google Maps people. How about this? How about you find out who these men are?
Yeah, more facial recognition. Andy's come out in favor of it.
Well, I'm all about it. I love CCTV.
Andy's a big fan of
Oh
Shot
yes, we got a
Spotter.
proud family. Yes. Oh my God. Hell yes.
Chicago Bulls jersey.
Is that what that is? Yeah. I think it's a hybrid.
Yeah,
Now here's the question.
I think it's some kind of like a bootleg Bulls jersey, maybe.
I love that up in the right corner we have some kind of like road worker or something. Somebody working where they need to be seen.
Yeah,
He's
I
on his
mean
lunch break.
the pocket situation makes it look kind of raverish. Like maybe he's directing traffic at like a Dead Mouse concert.
Exactly. He's landing planes at Electric Daisy Carnival. Um, you know what's beautiful about this is that the bucket is empty. You know,
Sure,
they've
we're sated, and
they've
now we need to preserve this moment.
I mean, but like this must be high quality KFC because they've eaten the chicken and they are feeling good enough to take a photo to kind of capture the moment. Which if I ate KFC right now, my immune system would shut down and I would be on sepsis alert. Um, oh wow,
Get a
Chicky
chicky
Pack.
pack, yeah.
I want to. I want to. Do you think that they've gone rogue? Do you think that this has been approved by KFC corporate?
It's certainly incredible marketing because you and I both immediately had to talk about the chicky pack.
I love their little colloquialisms. All right, well, oh, you know what? Yeah, please don't move. Please do not move at all. Please. Okay, that's fine.
All right, sure.
Yes.
Some
Those look like
biscuits.
good biscuits. I think that's corn.
Like oh, I was gonna guess a dumpling of some sort.
Hold on. What the fuck is that fruit in the right corner?
Yeah,
What is
no,
going on?
definitely an armadillo of some sort.
What fruit are we dealing with? I have a feeling that that was brought in separately. I think
Sure.
whoever I think Serginho Amardaram is I think he's carrying around durians. I think he brought a durian into Isn't that a durian?
It's. I was gonna guess it was a durian, but then I think maybe they deep fried Sonic.
It's the Grinch's testicle. Oh man, I love
Let's see
how
what
we've
Serginio's
never.
doing.
Yeah, let's see what other videos he's making. It popped out
Yep.
to a separate screen. But I just love that he's taking videos. He loves. I mean, this is the number one food reviewer probably. That's a good looking dish.
Sure.
I want to say that if you look back through these pictures, there's 9 or 10 bubble teas. This is a bubble tea connoisseur.
Sure.
And chicken. He's a
Yep.
fan of
Bubble teas
chicken.
and
Those
fried
look,
food.
yeah. I we need to get a hold of Serginho and see what his CDL and LDL levels are because I'm sensing a pattern and it's not healthy.
Yeah, let's definitely get in touch with some strangers and insist on blood work.
I think we might save a life, Adam. Just as just as well as I do that this is the type of stuff that matters. I think this is fake newspaper. I think that was fake newspaper. Oh, watch this. We might as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Dude just loves those fried foods.
I love that he got pasta and fries. You know when you get pasta and you want fries? Oh, you didn't make a video of this, Serginho? So, anyways, I mean, just to go back to the topic, I do think it's important that we revisit the fact that this is the theme of today is the Dutch Empire, and the Dutch they had Aruba, Curacao, Saint Martin, Suriname, and I think a Dutch Antilles possibly in the Caribbean, and then they also had South Africa. They had all their fingers over in there, and then they had the East Indies, which are Indonesia today. And did you know that they were even fighting? I think the Dutch still had Indonesia after World War II. I think that Indonesia did not kick the Dutch out till the 50s, which is not that long ago. It's
No,
so weird
that's
to think. It's
the
so weird to think that they didn't like. I don't think Indonesia probably knew how tiny the Dutch were. Because if they would have known, they would have just been like, all right, we'll kill everybody here, and there's no way they have more soldiers, you know?
yeah, no, they were definitely like boosting their rep. They were definitely like, "Oh, I benched 300 back at the gym. I'm a little tired right now, so I couldn't do it again in front of you." But
My
rest
girlfriend lives in
assured,
Canada. She's not from around here. Her area code is it's long distance to call her, so we can't. Let's go to Africa. Let's go to the Manama Mall
okay.
or Merua Mall. So this is actually I cheated, and we're in Namibia, which is a lot of people don't know this as well. Is the Germans were the colonizers of Namibia. They actually I found this out yesterday, which kind of piqued my interest is as to why to. But the Germans actually have because of the Holocaust. Nobody ever calls them out, but they genocided Namibia. And I think because the Holocaust was kind of around there, they don't really like nobody ever calls them on it, but they're like they had to recognize it in the last couple of years and be like, hey, also before the Holocaust, we also kind of were into some fuck shit.
Yeah, we've
And
done terrible things all over.
oh, let's see what this. Okay, what is happening? Are you seeing this ghost person at the table?
Yeah, yeah, this is definitely a specter. Um,
This is crazy. This is possibly? Do you think this is possibly Jorginho's ghost after he died of heart disease?
yes, I think this is definitely this is the ghost of this is the ghost of fried food past.
Let's let's
Oh
see
no,
what's
there's
in the
another one.
so this must be something in the mall, right? Like those are like cutouts, or do you think it's just a photo effect?
I boy, I might be like from the camera moving or something. Because I we're getting a couple of them. There's one in this door here, um,
Ooh.
or it might be
What is
like
can you do a
people who.
360 so I can see what kind of establishment we're in? I
Yeah,
have
you
no.
got it. This looks just like a movie theater bar at an AMC kind of vibe.
You know what, honestly, this is like every single um this is like every single restaurant in the entire world. And I don't mean that to be funny. Literally this could be in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Paris, France, Hong Kong. It's just we've got liquor, we've got beer, we've got wine. We serve small plates, and for some reason, we will always have a complete espresso machine. No matter what the cuisine, we will have an espresso machine. I don't know what it is. You can go to Iceland, you can go to Toronto, you can go to Mexico City. There will be a restaurant like this, and they will always have an espresso machine.
I'm
Even if
not a
it,
big fan of
even if it's
these.
a,
I'm not a big fan of these Tour de France bar stools.
those are actually horrible bar stools. I've dealt with those bar stools before. I'm not trying to act like I've been there. That if anybody's offended and saying I'm trying to like kind of like do some like false what do you call it? What's that
Stolen
called?
valor.
Stolen. Yeah, this is not stolen valor, but I've sat in those stools and they're awful. And there's a reason why they're tucked away because nobody would opt to sit in that. Also, nobody really wants to sit at a barless. bartenderless bar. Everybody in the chat, if you're still watching, I know we have not engaged the chat much, but if you are watching, please look at the email right here. And it's a link,
It's a
right?
link. It's cut.ly/Haynes-map.
If you can't remember that, take a screenshot, or I think you might be able to just hold your cursor over it and just maybe throw that in the chat if you can,
Yeah, sure, you
Adam.
got it.
But you can click on that link and you can submit suggestions for future shows, things you want to point out. If you have been somewhere where you're like, this is the worst designed space I've ever been to, or this hotel is where Daniel Tosh got shot. Whatever not Daniel Tosh, Peter Tosh. Um, that'd be weird if Daniel Tosh got shot at a hotel. That something had to go horribly wrong. I feel like the Meirua Mall. We didn't really get into the Meirua Mall
All right,
like photos. We just saw the one.
all
Don't
right.
you don't have to drag the guy because actually, you know what? Pull back,
You got it.
zoom out a little more, and I want you to see where that little yellow guy can exist.
Okay.
I want you to go right by that Hilton Windhoek,
Okay.
very central, northwest of the mall.
All right.
Up, over to the right,
Oh, okay.
down.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what Windhoek looks like. Okay, Dallas. Just so everybody knows, if I say your city looks like Dallas, it is an insult. Kind of beautiful. Obviously, awful things have happened here.
Sure.
Chase that white car. I want to see what that white car is about. He's right below us. Turn around.
Okay.
Look down.
There we go.
Oh, it's us.
Yeah, we
That's
are the white car.
we all have the white car. Do you think that people who do this get paid?
Yeah. No, I mean, this is something they definitely want to replace with a robot. Um, but yeah, I think for the time being, it's done by a very sad or geographically excited human.
I think it's the same type of person that gets excited about Teslas. I think that, the same type of person that comments or edits Wikipedia pages, you know? These are the people that are employed by Google Maps. And also, no shine or no shade whatsoever. I am I would take the job. I would love to have the job.
Sure.
Can we keep on walking around? Let's see if we can find some humanity.
Yeah, here,
I
you
feel
want
like
me?
this is one of those. I feel like Namibia. Namibia is where they filmed a lot of Mad Max,
Okay.
but I feel like it's one of those places where it's like probably giant, sprawling, like not a lot of people walking around. Like, I mean, this is a pretty nice hotel, to be honest. How did we get into the courtyard of the hotel? I mean, this guy did a real lazy job on Windhoek. Whoever's Namibia's Google Earth guy. Let's go up this alley. Let's see what's up there.
Okay.
Oh, I got a person. What?
Oh no,
How
we
do you
got
get
a
through the
lion.
gate?
Uh-oh.
What?
We're checking in.
He drove. Oh my God. He drove into the lobby of this hotel.
I like the wall here that suggests that the hotel was carved into stone.
Yeah, the topographical wall. This is exciting.
Okay.
It's that's going back the other way. Let's see if we can go out through those gates.
All right, they take Visa.
Yes, we've
We're out.
escaped.
We've broken containment.
Yeah, this I don't think Windhoek is a good city.
Oh, we're
Nope,
back.
you went back in. You
All right.
chose you chose violence. I feel like Windhoek is not a walkable city. I feel like it's a. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to the list.
You
Windhoek.
got it.
Well, honestly, folks, it's kind of my fault, but I feel like today I picked a topic that is a bummer, and as a result, we got some kind of bummer things. I do want to click on Little Italian because I saw this and it just made me laugh.
Sure. Little
It's also in
Italian.
Windhoek,
Okay.
but it's not Little Italy. It's the Little Italian.
This
Just click
is
on the photos. You don't have to zoom in.
something you could find in, you know, Mulberry Street.
Oh my God. Look at this monstrosity of a pizza. Are you seeing it?
Whoa.
Dude. What is happening? I
That's
does anybody
mistakes
want
were
to
made.
it feels like this pizza was made and then left. It feels like this pizza's they found it in a car that had been abandoned. That doesn't look like char. It looks like mold.
Yeah, it's like a 7-Eleven pizza that's been on the roller for years.
Here's a question real quick. Go to the next photo. Just click right on the little arrows.
Okay.
What is this photo for? Why was it tagged? And what is he taking the picture with?
Yeah, the
His phone
angle
is
is disturbing. This is like while you're falling down from drunkenness, you're like, I need to, so they know where I was. Like you're being
yeah.
dragged
That's how
from your
yeah.
table.
Last known contact. Can you just scroll down the left side and see if we see any people?
Yeah, sure. You got it.
Another awful pizza. Great. They at least cooked that one. All right, guys.
Yikes.
I'm not going to the Little Italian. I'll tell you that right now. Whoa, this is quite the drink.
Got like a hand carved out of cucumber in there.
Oh, perfect time. I love that. 100% pure. The Little Italian, perfect time.
Yeah, and not
You
just perfect
you're
time,
not gonna have a good
perfect
time.
time,
You're gonna
perfect.
have a yeah. You're gonna have a perfect time, and I mean perfect. Okay. Let's look at this sad menu.
Sure.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up 125 Namibian to USD. $6 for a large pizza. Adam, let's get on the next flight. I swear to God,
You got it. I'm there.
it's too good of a deal.
Hey, I would pay 1100 for that.
I was listening to the Tim Dillon show this week, and he featured a story about a super commuter, which is oh, we got a party finally. Okay, one of these women is not the Little Italian, and I'll let you guess which one. Um, they're having a good time.
Yeah,
This looks like fun. This looks like a good time. Another sad pizza.
sure. It's the only kind they
You guys,
make.
you guys, if we get big enough, which we're nowhere near it, but if we get big enough to where we can go on trips, um, wire siren, that does look like rubbering cheese effect on the pizza. The Little Italian man, this is bothering. My mom is in Turkey right now with these women. Oh my God, Vivster, say hi. Jesus Christ. But if we do get to the point where we can, hold on, look at that hand. I think that's the Little Italian. What a
That's
disturbing plate.
yeah. It's
Obviously, there's some like light effect, but it looks like he has the most sickly hand, just, just helping. He's stealing one of the just most kind of petroleum-based pieces of meat that I've ever seen.
Yeah, the hand is not in the top 3,000 things wrong with this photo to me.
But you have to admit that it kind of has like the look of like somehow sunburn but elderly, you know, like scar tissue, burn victim hand. There's a little bit of that effect going on,
Sure,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
probably, you know what it's probably from, reaching onto plates like this. That's probably how his hand got this way.
Yeah, the thing that I can't tell if it's sausage or an eel is really what's pulling my eye right now.
Oh, you don't know this is Namibia's number one dish, boar ear. If you haven't had Namibian boar ear, brother, you are missing out. All right, let's cleanse our palates and go back to. Well, actually, hold on. This looks like another party photo that we might have to see two down. Yes. You know what? I'm taking back everything I said. The little Italian is a vibe. The little
It
Italian
certainly
is a vibe.
is.
So is the freaking pizza. You get okay. You get two cans of pizza at the Little Italian, burned beyond recognition, disgusting, covered in carbon, or the raw pizza, our specialty.
It's a
That was
pizza
my accent.
crudo. Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
love
this
the
is.
accent work.
I lost it. I started Italian and I went French by the end. But I'm also noticing. I think we all need to appreciate that the cut on this pizza is. They've gone for four slices on one side and two on the other. Do you notice this?
I just caught that. Yeah.
On
Uh,
this, it's actually a salad pizza. It's it's iceberg lettuce, very very bad tomato, and then what we do is we do not cook the dough. We just char the cheese. Once the cheese is charred, you take it out of the oven. I might look at the menu. Let's see
Here,
what kind of
let me just
disgusting.
put this in front of you just for a second. Can we have one kind of phone number in the world? Doesn't need to be the American kind,
Can
but
I ask you something?
sure.
Is is there a universe where we can get a Google Voice phone patch in?
Yes. Not
Okay, because
today.
I think we need to do that next time, and I think we need to call these businesses. We need to call the little Italian and speak to somebody. I demand it.
Okay. Yeah,
Even
I'll
if I
figure it
have
out.
to even if I have to use my phone and just hold it up, we can do that because this is. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see what happens.
What is the country code?
Um, I'm just gonna try to call. I think it's gonna be a. Actually, Google
264 is
061
Namibia.
264.
Hmm.
Okay.
I think
061.
you're going 011264.
Really? A plus?
No, I don't think you put the plus in
011 264
and then the number.
061
Yeah.
400200. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try
Okay.
this. 264 061 400200.
Sure.
Can't do that one. Let's do plus 011 264 061 400200. Okay, fuck that. How to call Namibia. You guys, we've gotten to the point of the we've gotten to the point of the show where okay, hold on.
Okay,
Yep,
here,
I
I
got
have
it.
an idea here. Try,
011 264
no,
061.
no, no, try this. 011 264 61. Just leave off that leading zero.
Okay. 61400
We getting it?
Hi, do you guys deliver?
Excuse me?
Do you guys deliver?
Do we deliver?
Yes. Do you deliver pizza?
No, we don't deliver pizza.
But you have pizza, right?
No, this is a clinic. Yes, that's a therapy.
You're not the little Italian?
No, this is a specialist center.
Are you aware of the little Italian?
I think you got the wrong number. This is a clinic.
Oh, it's a clinic.
Yes.
Oh, I am so sorry. I was trying to get a hold of the little Italian.
Okay.
I apologize. Have a nice evening.
All right.
Bye.
We're going to jail.
Okay. Well, we can leave the Italians alone. I feel like I just somehow bothered a night nurse at a clinic and I feel awful. Just so everybody knows, I don't feel good about that call. I thought we were going to get a hold of the little Italian and then I didn't want to just hang up. I was trying to be cordial.
No, I think you were
How?
perfectly polite in our, poorly conceived bit of calling Namibia.
Do you think it's the weirdest question she's ever gotten at this clinic? Do you guys deliver pizza?
I know it was the first question I asked last time I was in the hospital. I was like, food wise, what are my choices?
Hello, 911. Do you guys deliver pizza?
I have a flavor of
Okay.
urgency, and this is the only number I knew.
Wait, go back up just to that group. Just click on them. Have you noticed that this is predominantly a ladies' hangout?
Maybe it's a very open minded Italian restaurant with bad pizza.
I just love that women have found a safe space in the little Italian. I think that this is, it's just like what we aim for. Deaf do Google phone calls, face green smiling, face green smiling. Eduardo, LIMO. All right, let's get out of here and let's just make sure that we cover because we haven't gone to the other two actual colonies. We
Okay.
spent way too much time in Namibia. Which let's go to the burner. I think it is.
Okay.
Mouse, stop. Just go to the photos.
You
Don't
got
even worry about zooming in. I wanted to show you guys something. This is just if you guys don't know the South African cuisine. Scroll down in the photos. You don't have to select them. It's something called bunny chow. Click on that right there. This is the number one South African cuisine. It is a loaf of bread, which they hollow out, and then they fill with curry. I do not know what the white thing is. Is it rice?
I was gonna say some kind of like coconut situation, but oh no, maybe that's
You might
just
be
the
right.
hollowed out bread.
Oh, you know what? You are very correct. They this is the South African answer to the hollowed out sourdough spinach dip delivery system. When I first started comedy, I watched a narrative movie about South African comedy because I was just imbibing everything comedy wise, and it was talking about the South Africa. It was a narrative movie about like a new comic and the scene down there called Bunny Chow, and this is Bunny Chow right here. This is Bunny Chow. Bunny Chow is what I'm sure they have other dishes that they're famous for, but ooh, we got a video, of course. Looks great.
I mean, it's not totally dissimilar to just like a chili. You'd get
Honestly, this kind of looks like the trash can nachos that you'd get at any fine Guy Fieri restaurant, right?
sure, yeah. I'd get some
Although I mean, this
dingo
looks like a
sauce
good
with it.
restaurant though. Their salad looks fresh. I have a feeling that South Africa is one of those places where, I mean, especially if you go to like the kind of more like touristy metropolitan areas, that it's like the food is good.
Yeah, I mean,
I think the rest of this
this
restaurant's going to
looks
be
lovely.
boring. I just, I just, I wanted to. Um, will you zoom in on Johannesburg?
You got it.
South Africa's crazy because they got a country inside of it. Did you see that?
We're,
Scroll up, over to the right. There it is. That's
oh,
Lesotho.
sure.
Click on it. Completely. I mean, this has to be the only country in the world where this is going on, right?
Yeah, there are
A
a couple
country
more of
inside of a
these
country.
little landlocked, like Luxembourg type places, and
But I think Luxembourg shares a border with Italy and Switzerland. The only other one I can think of is maybe I think San Marino is
that's the one I was
completely
thinking of when I said
San Marino, and
Luxembourg.
I think Vatican is technically. This is a. I'll tell you something. When we get to things like this, you can't. Wire Siren said, "Do you deliver?" No, sir. This is a hospice. Whenever I see like indigenous stuff, I'm like, all right, next picture, because I don't want to make fun of
Sure,
as as a white guy in America in his very comfortable apartment. I don't want to be like, look at how they build houses.
they barely have
Okay,
any mid-century modern Eames furniture.
yeah. Excuse me, where's the bike path? Somebody who gets mad about the roads here. Excuse me, shouldn't there be a bike path in Lesotho? It's kind of a. I mean, I'll tell you this: the capital, Lesotho, which is what I'm guessing we're looking at, nicer than Reno,
Sure,
right? Which is a
probably
is a
better than
low bar.
Bakersfield.
It's a low bar to set to be nicer than Reno. But I'm looking at it. I'm seeing this beautiful step beyond downtown. I'm seeing some nice. Okay, that's kind of a bummer. Just it was overcast. Nobody's fault. Ooh. Oh, you guys, if you haven't watched all our episodes, that makes perfect sense. We're so glad you're here. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please tell people about it. If you see something funny, please capture it and share it. I love doing this. I want to keep doing it. I want to make it worth Adam's time. But were we in India? No, we were in Saudi Arabia looking at that zoo. And
Oh, the
was it
very sad
lions?
zoo.
Was that lions that were having sex?
Yes, yeah.
Adam really quickly turned it off because he knows what's not allowed. All right, let's back out and let's go to our final destination, which is not us dying. It's Indonesia, and I think it will be the Big Thumb restaurant.
You got it. Big thumb.
So this is East Timor. East Timor, interestingly, was the last place the Dutch were, and then when the Dutch left, the Indonesian government tried to take it over, and they fought a years long. You can pull out. Oh, or also look at it. I want to see what they're eating. That looks good, even though the meat does not look good, but the rest of it looks good. The onions and peppers. Actually, I take it back. It doesn't look good. It does not take. Great. Let's see how much 35. 35 Indonesian to you. Hold on. No fucking way.
Well,
I
East
think it's
Timor,
saying
they
that
use the U.S. dollar.
they do.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to see this because this is. I think it's saying that this is like $1, which I've had that happen. Okay, let's get out back onto the map because I don't think the Big Thumb's as funny as we want it to be.
Sure.
Let's zoom out one, and let's get that little guy and let's see where we can walk around here. Nowhere.
We got a couple of little circles here.
Go up by the beach.
Okay.
I want to see what we're looking at. I heard Indonesia is beautiful. Okay, it's pretty.
We go down here. No, looks like we're limited a bit. See, I think the further flung we get, the less sort of map density there is.
Well, I mean, this is a pretty big city. Okay, I like what I'm seeing. It's it's a farmer's market. Um, if you drive a motorcycle, it's a farmer market for motorcycles, right?
Yeah, is this a farm to table carburetor?
What is happening here? Why did they do
Music
it? Is it a
festival of
music
some
festival?
kind.
It's a music festival. Do you know what they have in Indonesia? Is they have one of the number one televised sports is memorizing the Quran. Not in East Timor, because East Timor is not a Muslim country, but in traditional Indonesia, they will have like Quran recitation.
We used to have the American Bible Challenge hosted by Jeff Foxworthy, so basically the same.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God!
If
Can
you
you?
think Nicodemus is something you smoke, you might not win the Bible Challenge.
Adam, I can't believe you've stopped performing live. This is a crime. Can you pull out?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, keep pulling out. Let's go to like another city on the left side of the island, down in that bay.
Okay.
I think that's actually Indonesia. Yeah. Let's see what that's about. I mean, gorge.
Yeah.
Looks like the Chinkateri. There's a much more happening place. See, this is what Islam can do for your life. By the way, happy Ramadan to anybody celebrating. Wire Siren, please let us know what East Timor bands you think are covering this festival. That was kind of beautiful how
Sure.
they like they kind of narrated. What do you call that? Soundtracked? What's
Sure,
the
yeah.
verb for providing a soundtrack?
To score?
They scored it. Yes, they scored their. It was almost like watching the Titanic, in the positive part,
Sure.
pre-tragedy. Scroll down.
Yeah, hold on.
Is that a poop statue? Beautiful building. That's gorgeous.
Sure, I'd see an opera there.
I mean, since it's Indonesia, it probably has a much different purpose. It's like where they probably made people like go and promise that they'd never heard the word communism. And if they did, they got like slapped in the knees with sticks.
Here's a wedding venue of some sort.
That looks great. I mean, look at that. Go to that nature shot. I'm going to hold on a second. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that these birds were not there.
I think
I might
Kate
even say
Middleton
that
made this photo.
I don't think I really got to know. Can we click on this account and see
Sure.
who is this person doctoring photos of the Indonesian? We've got 9 different kind of plants in there.
Oh,
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Let's
We
see what
got
the truck
a garbage
is.
truck, and and we got fake birds.
Well, are you noticing that also those are fake trees? There's like that's not the actual
Yeah, yeah. It's there's a
All right,
lot
we'll pull
happening
out.
here.
Pull out. Let's try to find a business.
All right, give me a second here.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Click. Is there? There's not the icons on the top. I want you to type in. Let's see. Um, where should we go? What should we look at? Is it Chlamydia Coupang? That's a fun one to say. Hold on, go back to it.
Okay.
No, imagine I'm a detective, and I'm on the case. Chlamydia Coupang. I've been there before.
I haven't seen a Gramadia Coupang in 50 years.
Oh, there's a video for the next one. What is?
I don't
Do you
know.
think Remedia is it a hardware store? I can't tell if it's a hardware store, a book store, or a it's a warehouse. We know that. I don't what do you think they do? Does it
Man, I'm trying to. It looks like maybe it's an Amazon situation. Like they they do everything.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that. Do you think Gramedia Kuprang is the Amazon of Indonesia? Family Ponza gang. Family Ponza gang. Is that the Wire Siren? Is that the band? Scroll down in these photos. Let's see what else is photo tagged because this is like a commercial. This is their
Sure.
propaganda. Oh, it's a bookstore.
And a Post-it and stationery store.
It's like a college bookstore. You know, like how college bookstores had like you could buy like art pens
Sure.
and notebooks, backpacks. It's just like, oh my god, this guy has no idea that he's being
Famous now.
photographed in the MSN section of Gramedia Krupang. Ooh, they got manga. Is that what that's called? That's called manga, right?
Sure.
Where is this going?
All right.
That's great.
Just a
I love
sweet
that.
pan around the video game section of
I
the
love
store.
I loved the scoring for that as well because it was like inspirational. It was like we have manga, you know?
You ready to go? Show affection to your child and dog again?
I mean, we got to comment on Puebi, this picture. Please go back. What do you think that means? Puebi.
All it's
It's
giving me is
orthography.
Pueblo. Okay.
It's orthography. Which what is orthography?
Spelling.
Oh, it's a spelling system. This teacher's super stoked about this. Um, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. This was a slow burn of an episode. Um, we were a little distracted from. I didn't get to the. I didn't get to the. Oh, it was a name on the map. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do this for Wire Siren because she's held out for this whole time. I want you to go to Family Ponza Gang on the map.
Okay.
You can just type it in.
Okay. It might just
I
be
mean,
some people's houses.
well, you know what? Go back
Yep.
to get off Street View and see what the actual, like, if you, there's 4 photos. If you go back to the photos,
Yep. 4 photos just takes me here, back to the street view.
we'll go back to that at last option.
Okay.
And if you scroll down, it'll give you, yeah, I guess there aren't 4 photos. Well, I think this is a perfect place to end up, which is what is interesting is that they've got a much more extensive street view in what city are we even in? Tenggara, Indonesia. Nusa Tenggara, East Nusa Tenggara, Kupiang City. Kupiang City, Dibobo. Dibobo, Kupiang City. All right. This is getting offensive. I think me trying to read those words is getting offensive. But anyways, folks, we are up for time. Everybody has to go back to their normal lives. Keep on living. Could you please subscribe Twitch, YouTube? Hey, Adam Levin. I'm Andy Haynes. Any of these things. I'm Andy Haynes on everything except YouTube. I think I'm just Andy Haynes. But please subscribe to my channel. You'll get updates when I'm going live. You'll be able to see the comedy updates that I have as well. Also, please go to Twitch or YouTube and subscribe to those channels. I just said that. Go to Instagram, subscribe to that. I'm losing my mind. Subscribe to anything with my name on it, unless it's not me. Hey, Adam Levin, I think is just on Instagram. Are you Twitter too?
Just Instagram.
Yeah, follow Adam. Make him come out of the shadows. Make him show himself. Make him get back into producing live shows in Los Angeles, a skeleton of the city it once was. And also, if you're in the Houston area, which I know there's like 7 of you here right now, but if you know somebody in Houston, I'll be at the Riot in Houston the 22nd and 23rd. And then I'll probably be at the Mothership the 21st or 24th. I haven't been given a confirmation of those dates, but if you're around Austin or Houston, I will be down there. And then I'll be back in Austin for the Moon Tower Comedy Festival in April. Go Bananas, late May, early May, the Laugh Shop in Calgary. So I'm kind of all over the place, but I'd love to see your stupid faces. And also, next week we are going to be back here at the regular time, which is 3 p.m. on Wednesdays. I know that we started, but I have a meeting that's starting in about 15 minutes. So I wanted to make sure we got one in this week. And let's just build, everybody. What if I just turned into like inspirational Instagram all of a sudden? Let's just build, everyone. Just like I learned at Gramedia Krupang, it's time to build. It's time to get disciplined, wake up at 5 a.m., eat protein, invest, be honest, follow Christ, and
Blockchain.
blockchain. Yeah, that as well. VR, Rivian Motors, all those things.
Gary Vaynerchuk.
Deadlift. Yep. Viner Industries, all those things. Invest in our coin. Adam, did you see that I made like a fake coin launch
I
last
did
week?
see that.
Like 3 or 4 people were like, I can't believe these guys in the Bahamas think that they're actually going to get people to invest. And I was like, you really think it's so weird to me when you are trying to be funny and there's always somebody that's like, I don't think you should be in the Bahamas doing blockchain right now. And it's like, yeah, man.
I think it's
Obviously,
more a
I said
statement
I'm not
on how
allowed in the
dumb
United States.
everyone else is. That
It's it's crazy. People don't get irony a lot of the time. Um, Adam, is there anything you want to plug? Are you doing anything musically?
just go to my Instagram and like my photos of bread and my dog.
Yeah, I mean, when is the brick and mortar opening? Anytime soon?
Oh, uh, as soon as you want to invest, I'm ready to sign the lease.
I'm ready to be a 2% investor like Tom Sandoval in the Tom Tom Club. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back next Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Or 2020, whatever 20 is in Greenwich Mean Time. I don't know if you say p.m. I think you just say 20 hours. But we'll be back with a new theme and more maps, hopefully some more energy and some more cohesion. And also, hopefully, a Google Voice account so that we can call back the little Italian and find out what the fuck is going on.
Bye, everybody.